Manny Pacquiao po, sa araw-araw na laban, kahit maliit na aray, pag binaliwala, baka di ka na makasabay.
Alaksan FR nga dagos. Diretso iti pinagkapon iti sakit ti bagbagi.
Sa maliit o malaking aray, Alaksan FR agad.
Unilab yan.
Ibuprofen paracetamol is the generic name of Alaksan FR. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Aksyon! Radyo!
This time check is brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
dahil ang Unique toothpaste may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa. Unique
Max Alaga, Max Protectado with Unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS. Good para tumipas siya. Hello Bright Bar Blue. Isang labanan yan. Bright Bar Blue.
Pride Bar Blue with powerful stain-away enzymes. Malupit magtanggal ng dumit mancha pero di masakit sa kamay.
Good para tumipas siya. Hello Bright Bar Blue. Isang labanan yan.
As tested ang cotton and polycotton. Sa mancha, malupit. Sa kamay mo, mabait. Pride Bar Blue. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS. Mamimigay na naman kami dito sa MBC ng 1 million pesos.
Sa isang malinis na papel
Ilagay ang iyong name, age, address, phone number.
at pirmahan.
Ipasok sa loob ng isang white legal-sized envelope.
Kalaki pangalan man sa mga required proof of purchase o POP.
At sa labas ng envelope, ilagay ang
MBC Millones.
POP na ginamit at ang MBC station na iyong sasalihan.
Ihulog ang inyong entries.
Sa mga drop boxes na matatagpuan sa MBC station sa inyong lugar. Sa DZRH,
Love Radio, Yes FM.
Easy Rock.
Action Radio. Manalo ng hanggang 1 million pesos sa Grand Draw.
At libo-libo pa in cash prizes.
Sa 10 weekly draw sa mga MBC stations nationwide.
Just manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones. MBC Millones. Just manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones. MBC Millones.
MBC Millones is brought to you by Pride Detergent, Smart Dishwashing, Shield Bath Soap, Unique Toothpaste, White Rose, Charm Fabcon, Star Wax 4 Wax, San Miguel Pale Bilson, Yakult, and Cobra. See posters or visit our Facebook page for more details. Promo period is from October 27 to January 10, 2025. Drink responsibly. DTI Fair Trade Permit number FTEB 204567, series of 2024.
Manipot, iti number 1, Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Ang galing-galing mo. Smart dishwashing paste ko. Pritong ulam na masebo. Plato, kaldero. Tanggaling for everyday.
Kasta no Smart iti dishwashing paste. At a double tanggaling formula. Tanggal galing iti sebo ken bakterya.
Bahid para walang bahid, linis fantastic sa metal at plastic. Number 1 ko to.
Tanggaling-galing mo.
Smart dishwashing paste.
Heavy duty linis kada pulagi. Smart Dishwashing Paste. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World class quality.
ACS.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Fresca na to. Mura. Marami. Masarap.
Ang balitang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. Maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan.
Sa Skelan ang galing gumalaw, long-lasting bisa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Anay. Anay. Anay.
Manny Pacquiao po, Sa araw-araw na laban, kahit maliit na aray, pag binaliwala, baka di ka na makasabay.
Alaksan FR nga dagos. Diretso iti pinagkapon iti sakit ti bagbagi.
Sa maliit o malaking aray, Alaksan FR agad.
Unilab yan.
Ibuprofen paracetamol is the generic name of Alaksan FR. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan. Sa Skelan, ang galing gumalaw. Long-lasting bisa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Anay. Anay. Anay.
Manny Pacquiao po, sa araw-araw na laban, kahit maliit na aray, pag binaliwala, baka di ka na makasabay.
Alaksan FR nga dagos. Diretso iti pinagkapon iti sakit ti bagbagi.
Sa maliit o malaking aray, Alaksan FR agad.
Unilab yan.
Ibuprofen paracetamol is the generic name of Alaksan FR. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Si Mommy at si Washing Machine believe sa Pride Washing Machine Detergent.
Hello, Washi!
Hello, Mommy!
Laundry day na naman! Ready ka na sa mancha, chocolate, putik, libag?
Kaya yan ang Pride Washing Machine Detergent. May triple stain-away formula. Tanggal ang makapit, madikit, at malupit na dumit mancha. Easy ang labada.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon.
All you need is pride. All you need is pride.
Pride Detergent, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan. Sa Skelan, ang galing gumalaw. Long-lasting bisa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Naglipa na ang mga papaya soaps. Napansin nyo ba mga girls and guys? Aminin, gusto nyo rin pumuti. Sa dinami-dami ng papaya soaps na makikita nyo sa groceries, may isang namumukod tanging White Rose Papaya. Mula sa White Rose, dahil hindi lang papaya extracts ang ingredient nito, meron ding vitamin B3. Nakikita ito sa mga mamahaling mga serums na kilalang nagpapabilis ng pagpapaputi ng balat. Kaya naman ang White Rose Papaya, clinically proven magpaputi in as early as 7 days. With regular use, papaya puti, papaya fast. Yan ang White Rose Papaya.
Starwax, Starwax, wax. Starwax, Starwax, wax. Always remember, sa paglinis, pakitabin ang sahig. Mrs. Starwax, Starwax, wax. Kitang na to the max.
Starwax, the #1 floor wax. Andaan waterproof formula. Sibukan man itinanom, nagsubiti sila pitinatar.
Starwax, Starwax, wax. Kitang na to the max, max, max.
Starwax floor wax. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS. Sa panahon ngayon, kau ba'y sigurado? Kau ba'y protektado? Ang pamilya ay i-shield mo. Laban sa bakterya, i-shield mo. Laban ng pati virus, i-shield mo.
Shield Bat Soap. Matay di 99.9% of bacteria and virus tested. Believed that eksperto iti Philippine Nurses Association.
Sa sakit protektado, i-shield mo. Pamilya protektado, i-shield mo.
Shield Bat Soap. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Dati, wala pang aray sa likod. At dati, wala pang aray sa kasukasuan.
Paulit-ulit ang pain? Mag-Skelan. Sa Skelan, ang galing gumalaw. Long-lasting bisa buong araw. Tuloy-tuloy ang ginhawa ko. Pag-aray dapat Skelan.
Unilab yan.
Up to 12 hours relief. Naproxen sodium is the generic name of Skelan. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sing along with me and Curtis!
Nanghihinayang sa araw ko. Achoo!
Uy, friend, di maka-move on dahil sa sipon?
Magbagong Neozep Z Plus, now with zinc. Mas bilis galing sa sintomas ng sipon by 2 to 3 days versus Neozep Forte.
Walang hinayang, bawi na ang araw ko.
Neozep Z Plus, now with zinc.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine maleate paracetamol plus zinc is the generic name of Neozep Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Kung nasaan ang aksyon, naroon ang balita. Ito ang aksyon, radyo, aksyon, radyo.
Bueno, kagalian, padaanan na programa tayo si Kakem Tilinteg. As usual, with our partner iti programa ti DCJC Action Radio Lawag. Once bali ni Attorney L. Rene Kidris Castro. Alas 2:17.
Si Kakem Tilinteg. Saan a biktima ti panagbalin nga ignorante itilinteg? Amwen ti kalintegan ditoy. DCJC Action Radio iti si Kakem Tilinteg. Gaputaawan may laksid iti kawanam mo. Si Kakem Tilinteg. Iti kada Domingo alas 2 aging kay talas 3 ti malem. May nga oras apan nakailawlawag dagiti linteg ken kalintegan babaen kariti legal experts. Si Kakem Tilinteg.
Told you life was gonna be this way. No one told you life was gonna be this way.
Beno kagalian sa 18 minutos tinapalabas ti oras ti alas 2 ti mapagsasaritan ti apoy ti malem ket may panggep ti Provincial Ordinance 052-2023 dito ket mauwagan ti Anti-Boga Ordinance of the Province of Ilocos Norte and Ordinance banning the possession and use, manufacture and sale of boga and regulating the sale and possession of denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, and electronic gas stove switches, as well as similar devices to minors within the province of Ilocos Norte and providing penalties for violation thereof. Under Section 4 of this ordinance, kunana po nito'y, it is unlawful for any person, business, establishment, or corporation to sell denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, and electronic gas stove switches, as well as similar devices to minors. Meaning, the emphasis na to minors. No minor shall possess denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, electronic gas stove switches, as well as similar devices. It is unlawful, letter C, for any person to possess, use and manufacture on and sell boga and its other similar forms. Kuna na po under Section 4 DJ. And under Section 5, this is now the penalty provision of the ordinance for adult offenders. First offense, 3,000. First offense nga sigod dito 3,000 for adult. Second offense, 4,000 and suspension of business permit for 15 to 30 days. Dagiti apo ket dagiti establishment tumet detoy. No aglako da iti boga ken denatured alcohol or acetone to minors and or adults ket mamulta da iti 4,000 pesos and suspension of business permit ket iti establishmento 15 to 30 days. And third offense, fine of 5,000 or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 2 months. Kuna na po, and suspension of business permit. So diya po. For minor offenders, first offense, pamagbaga, meaning counseling. Second offense, pay range shall be fine of 3,000. So it's not the the minor to be penalized but their parents, and a penalty of 3,000 pesos. Third offense, parents shall be fined 5,000 or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day up to 2 months. Grabe ka talaga. And letter B, minors who possess denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, and electronic gas stove switch, as well as similar devices. First offense, pamagbaga. Second offense, parents shall be fined 1,000 pesos. Again, the parents dapat mamulta. 1,000 pesos for second offense. And third offense of the minor, the parents shall be fined 2,000 pesos with matching imprisonment of 15 or imprisonment of 15 up to 30 days. Kuna na po. And letter C, any persons who possesses, uses, manufactures, and sell buga and its other similar forms, adamanente penalty na. For adults, first offense, 1,000 and the confiscation of the same buga. Second offense, 3,000 pesos fine, and of course confiscation of the buga. Third offense, 5,000 and confiscation of buga or imprisonment, or kunana po ditoy hanya and or when no mabalod ti may sabulan, may saldaw, agpatingga ti 2 abulan, and confiscation of the item, meaning the buga. Now, the itimanin minor offenders. First offense, pamagbaga. Second offense, parents shall be fined 3,000. O gasin niya po, 3,000 ti multa jay naganak kaditi obeng or menor de edad nga makonpiskaran ti buga for the second offense. And third offense, parents shall be fined 5,000 or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day up to 6 months. Kitkitam ti herda po iti penalty provision. Awa na po iti penalty ari iti minors. Kaya't kuma, ang kabilda kumamit sa dya iti provincial board ore kuma community service in their respective barangays as a way of showing the decisiveness of government in the prohibition of the use of buga or manufacturing of buga kadagiti adults and establishment nga digitoy nga establishment iso ti multanda kuma or even adults nga digitoy kuma puket ang community service da and or kunana kuma fine and or community service of mabalin nga 15 days, mabalin mat nga 20 days, parang ganon. Tapno itikas takit, it will serve as a lesson to all parties concerned. Isot yabo na, pengata nga diti agtutubo, when no minor de edad, may laksib da iti panusa, ti panagsalungasing, ti paglintigan, kas kadito'y provincial ordinance nga pinutar, dati apo ket amo tayo nga iti nangidraft kadito'y ordinansa iso ni dati provincial director Police Colonel Julius Soreben in recommendar na in the board for the enactment of this ordinance so that the prohibition of the use of buga and or manufacturing of buga will be strictly prohibited throughout the province of Ilocos Norte, tapno laeng maliklikan ti desgrasya kadagiti minors or even adults using improvised cannon. Iti panang aramat tayo iti Paskwa aglalalo iti selebrasyon tayo iti poon titawen para iti panang sarabo tayo iti baro tawen. Meron na? Ando na siya? Wala pa? Wala pa siya? So, agdada ka di apo paglintegan national law prohibiting the filing of criminal case against minor offenders or minors at risk. At ito'y menor de edad ngagsalungasing ken makasalungasing daydi paglintigan are considered minors at risk. That is why there is intervention in the PNP level and or in the Social Welfare Office as part of their official responsibilities in the reformation of minors, most especially those minor offenders. At ito'y nga minor offenders kaya't kasapulan pila nga po iti guidance sa alangan iti naganak ngem iti gobyerno. Dijay criminal violations of criminal offenses of these minors, not only involving the provincial ordinance but other crimes committed. Kas kumapo iti panagilako or panigot ti may pawila droga. Palaglagip ti orda po iti estudyante ti may isang I think secondary school who was arrested for possession of marijuana. Ket naipasidong da iti DSWD for reformation by way of counseling. Dagiti counselors from the City Municipal Social Welfare Office. Dito ket may bilang nga rod nga minor offenders. So, i-connectar tayo po dito nga provincial ordinance to that of a law prohibiting the filing of criminal case against minor offenders. Kas dito po ti plastar in the discussion portion ti programa tiyo Sika Ken Tilinteg itilet malim with Attorney L. Reneo Kidris Castro. Into no madamdaman gabota very busy pa lang isuna at dadapi lang po dito asikaswen na itilet nga kanito. That is why i-ventilate tayo po, i-articulate tayo. Dito kang runam tatang issue ngayon tayo tamingen so that agbalim nga lesson to everybody, most especially to parents dagiti menor de edad nga dakkel ti responsibilidad tayo kaniti anak tayo in guiding our children. Iti ko natin po nga moral guidance by way of employing dito ko na po nga strong parenthood ti panang bagbagati po kaniti anak tayo. Ang subli ti programa ando na siya. Ay okay, andito na pala si Attorney Kid Abogado. Good afternoon. In presentar tayo dati issue na tayo tinasapsabag ang daway nga mapagsasalitan tayo tiniyato yung malem. Abogado El Rene Kidris Castro, good afternoon. Please come in.
Yes sir, nagkablawan tayo mo tinayat nga dumdunggig kaditi nga programa. So siyempre meron we also have our mga personal we have to attend to personal matters kaya I was not able to attend immediately to your program sir. So today, as what you have mentioned, di ba sir, yung ating tungkol sa ating BOGA Ordinance of the Province of Ilocos Norte, or popularly known as Ordinance number 052 series of 2023. So ito yung ating ordinansa na nagbaban, okay, banning the possession or the use or manufacture, okay, yung ating mga boga. So alam naman ako, naririnig ko lang actually sir yung tungkol sa boga. And yun pala yung boga, di ba? Yung may nilalagyan ng aguni-uni ko nga.
Kasla improvised bamboo cannon.
Yes.
Mas high-tech lang dito eh.
Okay, so I really don't know because I have yet to read the whole ordinance, but then again, yung rationale nito would be, of course, the prevention of fire. So alam natin kasi na while it is true na we also, hindi naman sa nagiging yung provincial government, nagiging KJ sa ating mga events na gusto natin yung ating New Year ay maingay, but then again, overall yung kanyang punto rito is for us to be to prevent, okay, the occurrence or possible occurrence ng fire sa ating lugar, and of course the danger, okay, of using this boga lalo na sa mga bata, kasi syempre gagamit yan ng apoy, and of course it will also cause noise in the community lalo na kung marami yan. Okay, so yun, and binanggit din dito sa batas regarding sa regulation ng sale and possession of denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, and electronic gas stoves, switch, as well as similar devices to minors within the province of Ilocos Norte, and providing penalties for violation thereof. Okay, so ito pala yung boga ng ating mga yung particularly na pinapaalam ng ating mga kapulisan. Okay, so nandyan yung mga prohibited acts that were mentioned under the law, which include the following. Yung mga yan, unang-una dyan would be the unlawful selling of denatured alcohol. Okay, so alam naman natin ang alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, including electronic gas stove, switch, okay, na binebenta sa mga minors. So no minor shall possess denatured alcohol, acetone and its derivatives, and electronic gas stove, switch, as well as similar devices. So it is also prohibited for any person to possess, use or manufacture and sell boga and its other similar forms. So yan yung mga pinagbabawal. And of course, etong anti-boga ordinance is tawag nito, it is a form of infraction ang tawag sa criminal law. Infraction yan kasi it is penalized by imprisonment. So meron kasing imprisonment na nakalagay dito sa batas, na kaya it's a form of criminal liability. Okay, so liwanagin natin na it's a form of criminal liability na tinatawag nating infraction or violation of a criminal law, okay, na ang origin ng batas na yan is through an ordinance. So dito kasi sa ordinance, sir, pag titingnan mo, would be yung sa third offense niya would include, okay, imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 2 months sa mga nagbebenta. Okay, so yung mga nagbebenta, and of course the parents for minor offenders shall be fined of 5,000 or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 2 months.
Medyo mabigat din, abogado.
Yes. So eto naman kasi the fact na nasa atin talaga yung obligasyon na to look after our children, kasi nga tayo yung merong nasa tamang edad. Okay, nasa tamang edad kasi tayo na to look after our children. Okay, sabihin natin na parents patry, na it's the obligation of the state to look after the citizens. Pero tayo naman na citizen, meron naman tayong obligasyon sa lalo na sa mga magulang na tingnan ang kanilang mga anak. Okay, so wag kasi nating wag nating iset sa mind ng mga bata na although the law says that na lalo na sa ating Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act na prinoprotektahan ng batas ang karapatan ng mga bata, but then again as early as they are, as young as they are, I mean, bata pa lang sila, dapat ipapaalam na rin sa mga bata na yung obligasyon na rumispeto sa karapatan ng ibang tao. Hindi lang ang mga matatandang magrespeto sa karapatan ng mga bata, pero mga bata kailangan din magrespeto ng karapatan ng mga matatanda or sino man. Okay, or yung kapareho nilang bata. Kasi, you know sir, it's good thing that you have this program para ma-orient din. Lalo na yung mga nakikinig ng mga bata sa radyo or naririnig nila yung ating programa sa radyo, pag nakikinig ang kanilang magulang, it's more important na alam nila na even they are children, they also have responsibilities under the law. So ngayon, eto, anti-boga law. So pananagutin ang mga magulang who failed to or whose children would violate this ordinance. So maganda naman tong nilagay nilang provision na to na parents shall be fined of 5,000 or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 2 months. So, or kasi ang nakalagay sa batas, wag nyo nang sabihin na anyway, 5,000 lang naman. But then again, pwede. It depends upon the court to impose such penalty. Paano kung yung korte, ang pinili niya dyan would be imprisonment to you? O di ma-imprison ka, di ba? Kasi yung nakalagay dyan, it's or. So, it's the option of the court. It's not you as parents. Hindi dahil afford mo yan. Dahil palibhasa, mayaman ka. Okay, sasabihin mo na justification would be, anyway, babayaran ko na lang. Afford ko naman yung 5,000 na yan. Maliit na bagay. Okay, so unfortunately, it's not you will choose. So, it's up for the court to decide what to impose to you. Okay, kung yan, criminal offense ito. So kung nagkakaso ka, ayan, pwede kang makulong ng 1 month and 1 day to 2 months. Okay, so yan naman.
Okay. And or kung nalamit kiti abogado dito, or imprisonment of 1 month and 1 day to 2 months kuna na. But the thing is, this is a criminal case, no kaspagalitan.
Yes. Kasi nga imprisonment yan, merong deprivation of your liberty. Ngayon, hindi wag mong sabihin na it's all because merong choice na or nakalagay sa batas, but it's up for the court to decide. Hindi ikaw yung magpo-propose na pwede ko nang bayaran yung 5,000 kasi afford ko yan, mayaman ako. So, afford ko yan, babayaran ko. But then again, what if the court will impose a penalty of imprisonment? So, saan ba pupunta ngayon yung ano mo, di ba? Yung 5,000 mo. Okay. So, at tayo naman, at our side, why is it that we are telling this to the parents? It's because nowadays, okay, so hindi naman tinuturo natin na huwag niyong mahalin yung mga anak natin, pero hindi naman. Yung point natin dito is that we have to teach our children to be responsible of their acts because kayo naman na parents, huwag kasi kayong masasaktan kung merong mga nire-report na issue regarding your children, minor children. Kasi nga, unang-una dyan would be pakasurwan ti anak detang akunada, di ba? So, it cannot be a blame on our part na hindi natin pinalaki ng maayos. Pero kasi minsan, ang punto dyan is that we tolerate their acts na it's because they are children, that it involves children, wala na silang responsibilidad sa ilalim ng batas. So, the fact na sinasabi sa kanila yung kanilang mga karapatan, pero it follows with it their responsibility as well, okay, to respect our laws. And at the same time, other people. Kasi wala namang masama na magrespeto sa sino mang tao, okay, na nakakasalamuhan ng isang bata. So in this case, itong anti-boga, yun ko lang na rin nalaman na ito pala is meron ding it is an form of criminal offense. Yung violation ng batas na to. Kasi nga ang penalty to be imposed includes imprisonment. Although it's an option, but then again, it's a criminal offense. So it's not you to decide whether you are going to get a penalty of 5,000 for the third offense or imprisonment. Sa korte po ang mag-determine yan.
But
Okay,
not
hindi
to
po
impose
kayo.
both, abogado, but not to impose both the penalty or the fine and the imprisonment. It could not be.
Okay, so kung maliwanag sa batas na nakalagay po dyan na or, so it's an option. But then
Okay.
again, kaya lang kung kahit man option yan, this would still constitute a criminal offense kasi nga meron siyang imprisonment. Okay, that's in violation of a criminal offense in the form of infraction. Tawag kasi dyan, sir, is infraction. Okay, so kung mga ano kasi yan, may classification yan sa criminal liability, sa crimes, merong classification yan. So if it is in violation of if a crime is in violation of an ordinance, we call it particularly we call it infraction. Okay, so infraction lang, yung tawag lang. But then again, they are still crimes per se because there is now penalty to impose is would include deprivation of liberty, which is imprisonment.
Okay. And a parent who seems to be not so responsible in guiding their children, most especially during these days, in respecting the ordinance prohibiting the use of boga, will suffer the brunt of the penalty of the law. Kaslakas dyan
Yeah.
ko po, abogado.
Yes, kasi syempre yung ano naman siguro dyan, rationally behind is that it is our responsibility as parents, yun nga yung sabi natin ng konsepto ng tinatawag na parents patray, na it is although the law, it is the responsibility of the state. Okay, it is the inherent duty, of the state to look after its citizens, but it is also an inherent duty of the parents to look after the children. Okay, so nandyan yung mga parents. Kailangan ng mga anak ng parental obligation, although the state has the obligation to protect our children, pero mas lalo ka pa sana na parents, parental obligation. So kayo po dapat ang pinanggagalingan ng obligasyon na tingnan ang mga ginagawa ng ating mga anak. So in this case, pinag-uusapan natin ang tungkol sa anti-boga, di ba? Yung law ng ating probinsya. So eto, sana this celebration of our New Year, wala na sanang mangyayaring ganito na nagpa-violate. So isipin natin mga parents, you cannot use your children as an excuse because of their minority. Because the law says there is a corresponding penalty for parents, or for the parents of those minor offenders of the law. Okay, so yung mga minor offenders natin, may pananagutan ang ating mga parents. So wag nyo ring laging isipin na it's dahil may pera naman kayo, ayos lang. Okay, ayos lang mag-violate. May pera naman kayong pambayad. But then again, it's up for the court to choose whether to impose that penalty, the amount, which is 5,000, or yung tinatawag nating imprisonment, maximum of 2 months. Okay, so for ito na naman yung sinasabi ng iba, ano pa lang pa yan meron naman palang first, second, and third offense. But then again, you should not be, yung siguro ganito yung sistema ng parusang binigay para naman kahit paano, although the law says ignorance of the law excuses no one, Pero wag naman sana nating gawing opportunity, hindi, wag naman sana nating gawin na excuse lagi yung hindi natin alam ang batas. Kasi the law presumes na the ignorance of the law excuses no one.
And,
so
and one thing more that I see, Abogado, is that wrongdoing of our children within the community is a reflection of the family. And the wrongdoing of our children is also a reflection of the practice within their family. And if that is the character of their children within the community, also goes to show the training that the parents are imbibing within their children. Apo nagmadimet ten no handa mo tag respeto di na mo iti kaslang balindang abusado. They tend to undermine the paglintegan na medyo nakababin sa man niya pagkasalitan ti pamilya no kasjag lalo ka iti parents sa Abogado.
One sir nga on top of that, we really have that obligation under the law. Meron po tayong pananagutan. Again, on top of the moral obligation siguro na siyempre for example, if there is a violation of your child, more than the fact that you have an obligation, moral obligation na mapapahiya ka doon sa mga kakilala mo, but then again, meron kasi tayong batas na sinusunod. So, etong batas na to, anti-boga na ordinance na nagsasabi na possible na merong imprisonment that would as form of penalty. Okay, sa third offense, pwedeng makulong ang iyong parents. O sana naman ito ay dapat paalam sa mga anak na pag sila ay nag-violate ng batas na to, particularly this ordinance or the anti-boga ordinance, pag nag-violate sila na minor children, their parents would be answerable to it na pwede pa silang makulong. So maximum term of 2 months. Yes sir, kasi ngayon napapansin natin na I really do not na observation ko lang, maybe you have to correct me if my observation is not correct. Kasi yung mga ano natin dyan, yung mga like for example, yung mga bata kasi ngayon, parang laging ang napansin ko, we give education to these children na meron silang pinapaalam natin ang kanilang karapatan sa ilalim ng batas. Pero hindi natin man lang pinaalala din sa kanila na kahit sila ay bata, meron din silang pananagutan sa ilalim ng batas. So maybe it's not what we call criminal liability, yung kanilang pananagutan, kasi nga it's because of the age. Okay, lalo na ngayon na under the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act, tinaasan yung age of criminal liability from 9 years old to 15 years old. So ngayon, meron pang 15 to 18 years old na i-determine pa ang kanilang tawag nito, yung discernment nila. So, you know, what children o yung minors natin think is that they are not accountable to the law when they commit an offense. Kaya ngayon, dumarami ang mga bata na nagko-commit ng ating mga batas. Dahil siguro yun kasi ang naririnig nila na wala silang pananagutan sa ilalim ng batas. Pero when you talk about crime, it's not all about imprisonment. Okay, yung criminal kasi just like what I mentioned before, when you talk about crime, every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So, shall we say na they are exempted because of their age? Kasi that would exemption from criminal liability. But then again, sa Article 100 of the Revised Penal Code, binanggit niya na every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So kung nawala yung criminal liability, pwede silang managot civilly. yun na yung babayaran nila. Okay, so in the form of monetary obligation, pwede silang mamulta, fine, yung kanilang damages. So dapat yun ang tinuturo din natin sa kanila na pwede silang managot, okay, civilly. So may babayaran. So ngayon, sasabihin na naman wala daw pambayad yung bata. So pwedeng ibigay yan, tawag nito sa kanilang mga magulang. Okay, so ipapasa yan sa kanilang magulang. So magulang nila yung sasagot, okay, sa kanilang obligasyon na anak na nag-violate ng isang crime or nag-commit ng isang krimen.
Okay.
So, yun, sir.
That is di dya kumati pagpuligusan di dya discussion teo no apay dagiti minor offenders sa apabogado ti pag diti ngay mangibaklay di jay ako nating panagsalungasing da iti paglimtigan ta sino kaditi agsumbat, is it the parents or the minor suspect anak ko konpiskaran na nakaalaan niya mismo di jay items that is being prohibited to be used during this celebration. At daga diti paglintigan tayo nga imbes nga digitoy suspect nga minor iti mapilanti kaso wenno agmulta digiti metten parents da anya kadti awag no kwa di jay nga may isang minor who had committed violations of law, are they exempted in facing criminal charges? Tanukas pagarigan at dalikas dyan paglimtigan, how much more no ito'y kaya na commit da iti mas nadagdagsen niya krimen kas kumay ti panagilako or possession of prohibited drugs and or they are accessory to a crime committed kas kumay iti pamapatay, pamaltog ken dadumapay apay nga exempted dito nga ububing when dito minor de edad in facing criminal cases. Ilawlawag tayo man di nga porsyon na pabagado nga kas panagpoligosan dito nga pag-discussion tayo iti nakaipongpanganayam dito nga issue about provincial ordinance prohibiting the use and selling of boga no sa dinnoket sa amet gayam nga riti minor de edad iti madusa ngem de itimet naganakda kalpasan man pa de iti palagip tayo manipo diti technical studio.
Sika Ken Tilinteg.
Aksyon! Radyo! Sa gitna ng bawat pangyayari at kaganapan, nakatutok ang Aksyon! Radyo! Sa mga pangunahing isyu at usapin, tinatalakay at binibigyang linaw ng Aksyon! Radyo! Ang mga matatamis at mapait na alaala na naging kabanata sa makulay na drama ng buhay, inilarawan ng Aksyon! Radyo! Ang taos-pusong paglilingkod sa sambayanan nakaukit sa puso ng Aksyon! Radyo! Ang Provincial AM Radio Network sa pinakamalaking radio network sa buong Pilipinas, Manila Broadcasting Company. Aksyon! Radyo! Sa Lawag City, ang Aksyon! Radyo! DZJC 747 kHz sa AM band ng inyong mga pihitan. Member KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Beno kagilian padaanan nyo iti sumaro nga pesap na dito programa tiyo si Kakantilenteg mang may ganyo pelapo ni Attorney L. Rene Kidris Castro apay nga di tinaganak iti mga baklay di chay panusa ti maramidam da iti anak da nga minor de edad ti panagsalungasing kaniti paglimtegan tiyo. Example, iti provincial ordinance ti panakaiparit ti panagikot Kaya panagpapotok iti boga karito nga tiyempo selebrasyon ti Paskwa agpatingga intuno poon ti tawen na may lalawag to nito nga porsyon na iti programa tayo kabayatan na oras tayon alas 2:56.
Manalo ng 1 million pesos sa NBC Milyones. NBC Milyones. Sama-sama natin nabutin ang ating mga pangarap. Buhay na masaya at sa pag-asa ay sagana. Ang dali sumali, produktong gamit mo para rati. Bumuo lang ng iyong entry at makinig sa MBC Mega Group. Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Milyones. MBC Milyones. Sama-sama natin nabutin ang ating mga pangarap. Buhay ng masaya at sa pag-asa ay sagana. Ang dali sumali, produktong gamit mo parati. Bumuo lang ng iyong entry at makinig sa MBC Media Group. Mega Group. Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa NBC Milyones. NBC Milyones. Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa NBC Milyones. NBC Milyones. NBC Milyones. Manalo ng 1 million pesos sa NBC Milyones. NBC Milyones.
Digito'y digiti na nga bak ti MBC Milyones Week 8 Draw. Gemma Rose o Guillermo iti Barangay 22 Lawag City. Zenaida B. Fiesta iti Barangay 22 Lawag City. Kenny Hector Juan iti Barangay 8 Tanggawan Piddig. May laing alayan ti premyo diti mismo istasyon ti DZJC Action Radio Lawag. Congratulations!
Bumuo lang ng iyong entry at makinig sa MBC Mega Group.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Nang rugen ti DCJC Action Radio Lawag nga agtawag kadagiti nagrehistro iti 0917-1579-006. Saludsuden ti paratawag no anya a radio station ti pagdengdengganyo ti isong bat DCJC Action Radio Lawag ket no saludsuden da dagiti paborito a programa masapol at DCJC programs amin ti ibaga tapno mangabak ti electronic load. Kalpasan ti operation tawag, sumaruno ti operation sursor, kadagiti napagasatan a matawagan at daw maeksursor kadagiti pagtaingan. Saludsuden da no anya radio station ti pagdengdengganyo, ibagayo at DCJC Action Radio Lawag. Mga bak ti 5,000 a pesos ket no kayat yu manayunan ti 1,000 a pesos, electric fan ken bombilya, ibagawen no i-text iti 0917-1579-006 nga addan ti imay. Anya pa itur orayan nyo, i-action mo yan, i-DCJC mo yan, ikakaisuna a radio station a dumdumngeg kada kayo.
Aksyon! Radyo!
This time check is brought to you by ACS Manufacturing Corporation, ISO certified, maker of world-class quality Pride detergent.
Aksyon! Radyo!
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
Dahil ang Unique toothpaste, may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protectado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing, para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga.
Sigurado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS, good by the wind, siya. Hello, bright bar blue. Isang labanan yan. Bright bar blue.
Pride Bar Blue with powerful stain-away enzymes. Malupit magtanggal ng dumit mancha pero di masakit sa kamay.
Good by the wind, siya. Hello, bright bar blue. Isang labanan yan.
As tested ang cotton and polycotton. Sa mancha, malupit. Sa kamay mo, mabait. Pride Bar Blue. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Mamimigay na naman kami dito sa MBC ng 1 million pesos!
Sa isang malinis na papel,
ilagay ang iyong name, age, address, phone number,
at pirmahan.
Ipasok sa loob ng isang white legal-sized envelope.
Kalaki pangalan man sa mga required proof of purchase o POP.
At sa labas ng envelope, ilagay ang
MBC Millones.
Ang POP na ginamit at ang MBC station na iyong sasalihan.
Ihulog ang inyong entries
Sa mga drop boxes na matatagpuan sa MBC station sa inyong lugar. Sa DZRH,
Love Radio, Yes FM,
Easy Rock,
Action Radio.
Manalo ng hanggang 1 million pesos sa Grand Draw!
at libo-libo pa in cash prizes.
sa 10 weekly draws sa mga MBC stations nationwide.
Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones. MBC Millones. Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones. MBC Millones.
MBC Millones is brought to you by Pride Detergent, Smart Dishwashing, Shield Bath Soap, Unique Toothpaste, White Rose, Charm Fabcon, Star Wax Floor Wax, San Miguel Pale Pilsen, Yakult, and Cobra. See posters or visit our Facebook page for more details. Promo period is from October 27 to January 10, 2025. Drink responsibly. DTI Fair Trade Permit Number FTEB 204567, Series of 2024.
Just for manalo ng 1 million pesos sa MBC Millones. MBC Millones.
Narito na ang mga proof of purchase na maaaring mong gamitin sa iyong mga entries. 4 sachets ng Unique 10ml or 1 box ng Unique 50ml, 100ml or 150ml. 3 sachets ng Pride Powder 40 grams or 1 pouch ng Pride Powder 500 grams, 1,000 grams or 2,000 grams or 1 wrapper ng Pride Bar 400 grams or 2 wrappers ng Pride Bar 100 grams, 1 box ng Star Wax 90 grams or 180 grams, 1 wrapper ng Shield 60 grams or 1 box ng Shield 90 grams or 120 grams, 2 sachets ng Smart Liquid 50ml or 1 pouch ng Smart Liquid 200ml or 250ml or 1 label wrapper ng Smart Paste 200 grams or 400 grams or 1 sachet or 1 box ng White Rose Papaya with Vitamin B3 soap 60 grams or 120 grams, 3 sachets of Charm Fabcon 30ml or 1 pouch of Charm Fabcon 400ml or 800ml.
MBC Millones.
See posters or visit our Facebook page for more details. Promo period is from October 27 to January 10, 2025. DTI Fair Trade Permit Number FTEB 204567, Series of 2024.
Manipot, iti number 1, Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Ang galing-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste ko! Pritong ulam na masebo, plato at kaldero. Tanggaling for everyday.
Gasta no Smart iti Dishwashing Paste. At double tanggaling formula. Tanggal galing iti sebo ken bakterya.
Bahid para walang bahid, linis fantastic sa metal at plastic. Number 1 ko to! Tanggaling-galing mo! Smart dishwashing paste.
Heavy duty linis kada pulagi. Smart Dishwashing Paste. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World class quality.
ACS.
Anay! Anay! Anay!
Manny Pacquiao po, sa araw-araw na laban, kahit maliit na aray, pag binaliwala, baka di ka na makasabay.
Alaksan FR nga dagos. Diretso iti pinagkapon iti sakit ti bagbagi.
Sa maliit o malaking aray, Alaksan FR agad.
Unilab yan.
Ibuprofen paracetamol is the generic name of Alaksan FR. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Sika Ken Tilinteg.
Okay, inem nga minutos yan, tinapalabas ti oras teng alas 3, maudin nga 30 minutos di programa tiyo, Sika Ken Tilinteg. As usual with our partner, iti nga programa, awan sa bali na saan nga ni Attorney L. Rene Kidris Castro. No sa linno ko nato po, iti imunagon daway, nga digiti minors, ti mga baklay iti responsibilidad bale ti panaka-penalize daw ket dagiti naganak da. Apay nga saan nga isuda iti pakipakatam di jay panusa kas kuma iti panagmulta wano panakaibalod may basar iti iatnag a desisyon iti hosgado at dagadi iti paglintegan ti pagilianteo nga mangituding iti panaka-penalize ti iti naganak dagitoy amin na bedad nga kunateo nga minor offenders. Dahil tinaptapo ti may kadua porsyon nga ilawlawag tayo mabayan kini Attorney Ked Castro may panggap iti detoy. Apo abogado, please.
Yeah, yes sir. So tiket nga sumbatan sir ya. No ana ba ti talaga pagbasbasaran tayo. No apay nga dagiti minor children will not be answerable to their to any crimes that they have committed. So unang-una diyan it was already in our revised penal code na yung age of criminal liability is below when yung age of criminal exemption from criminal liability is those children who are 9 years old below. So yun ang nandun sa ating revised penal code. So they are exempted kung natilinteg yung batas natin under the revised penal code, binanggit doon na they are exempted from criminal liability. So we really do not know the wisdom of those framers of that or those who created that law, yung ating revised penal code, kung bakit ano ang basehan ng edad ng criminal liability. But then again, so sa pagkakalam ko is ay yung age of criminal liability na 9 years old below ay exempted. It's because wala pa sila sa tamang pag-iisip or wala pang discernment to determine what is right or wrong. Okay, so yun ang basehan nila. But then again, when we have this Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act, so tinaasan yung age of criminal liability to 15 years old. So according to this law, kahit daw yung 15 years old ay wala pa sa tamang pag-iisip, okay, to determine what is right or wrong. Kaya ngayon, yung age of criminal liability ay tinaas sa 15 years old below. So if a person or an offender is 15 years old below, so ibig sabihin yan ay exempted from criminal liability. So ngayon ang tanong natin siguro would be ganun na lang ba bang mangyayari na wala siyang criminal. Then again, ulitin ko na when you talk about crimes, we do not only talk about imprisonment, which is the criminal liability. Every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So ang civil liability dyan would be to pay the monetary obligation of the crime that has been committed. So if that child has caused damage to another, babayaran niya. Okay, kung meron siyang kayamanan, civil liability. But then again, kung wala siyang pambayad, so mananagot would be the parents. Okay, the parents would be answerable to that civil obligation of that children. So, of that child or children, kung ilan man yung nagkamali. Ngayon, ang basehan natin dyan would be the Civil Code of the Philippines, particularly Article 2180, which states that parents are liable for the damages caused by their minor children who live with them unless the parents can prove that they acted with diligence of a good parent to prevent the damage. Okay, so ngayon, ang moving forward to that, so aside from civil liability, so anong mangyayari ngayon sa child 15 years of age or under? So ganun na lang ba yung meron siyang nagawang krimen? So although we say na they are exempted from criminal liability under Republic Act 9344 or the Comprehensive Juvenile Justice and Welfare System or Act Kaya lang, the child will be subjected to an intervention program pursuant to Section 20 of this RA 9344. So, mag-undergo pa rin po siya ng tinatawag na intervention program wherein eto ring nangyari na krimen na ginawa ng bata na yan would be put on record under the Women and Children Protection Desk of PNP and at the same time with the DSWD. Okay, so hindi lang hinahayaan sana na wala lang man lang record yung isang bata sa kanyang krimen ginawa. So, pwedeng yung krimen na yon will be put on record, okay, on the Register of Children at Risk and Pink Blatter, and that the child shall not be released directly to the parents to ensure the proper intervention is given to the child either by the Barangay Council for the Protection of Children or the local Social Welfare Development Office. Okay, so meron ding procedure po yan. Hindi po agad na binabanggit natin na dahil ang bata ay exempted from any form of criminal liability. Okay, hindi dahil wala siyang criminal liability, wala na, hindi ka na magpa-file ng case tungkol sa bata na yan. So tama ba 'yon? Or sabihin natin, oy, walang kasalanan yan. Wala. Then again, always remember that when you talk about violation of by a child that is 15 years old below, okay, so although they are exempted from criminal liability, but then again they might be answerable for civil liability. Okay, so kung hindi sila makapagbayad, it would be the parents. So ngayon kung ang tanong ninyo bakit hindi pinapasagot yung mga bata na ng krimen, it's because it is what the law says. Binanggit kasi sa batas na when the child is 15 years of age or under, they are exempted from criminal liability. So hindi po natin yan maku-question kasi it is the wisdom of the lawmakers who propose this kung bakit ganyan ang age of criminal liability. But then again, there are now move from other jurisdictions like Australia, for example, na they are now proposing that the age of criminal liability should be 10 years old. So sa tingin nila, dapat daw mas mababa dapat yung edad na napapakulong ang isang bata. Kasi sa tingin nila, yung 10 years old above or more than 10 years old, sa tingin nila ay meron ng discernment ang isang bata sa krimen na kanilang ginagawa. So ngayon ang tanong, ano bang discernment? Discernment is simply a person knows what is right or wrong. So siguro yung ating mga dyan, tagapakinig, so ano ba sa tingin ninyo? Yung edad ba na more than 10 years old, meron na ba silang kaisipan sa krimen na kanilang ginagawa? Gaya ng example natin kanina, sir. Diba? Yung mga tawag nito, ginagamit sila as drug mule. Yung nagdadala ng droga.
Oo.
Okay. So anyway,
they are accessory to the crime. Parang ganon.
Yes, kaya yung sa batas kasi hindi rin natin pwedeng questionin kasi nga batas na yan. So ngayon, anyway, pag yung bata ay ginamit sa mga krimen na ganyan, like illegal drugs, ginamit yung bata, so malaki ang penalty to be imposed kasi ang alam ko, reclusion perpetua sa mga tao na gumagamit ng mga minors to commit a crime, particularly dyan sa anti-drug law. Okay, so ginagamit sila. Ngayon, yung bata na yon, okay, sad to say, hindi siya pwedeng panagutin criminally. Okay, kasi they are exempted from criminal liability. Pag yung edad niya is, di ba, yung exempted from criminal liability, pag yung edad niya is 15 years old below. So ngayon, yun nga yung sabi ko sa inyo, sir, na kaya nga nabigla sila when I commented na siguro babaan pa yung age of criminal liability kasi nga sa pagtingnan mo yung mga bata ngayon, they are now exposed to social media. They are now exposed to the internet. They have access to any form of information they want. So, sabi ko nga, nalalaman nilang maraming bagay, mga masasama nga nalalaman nila. Dapat yung kanilang obligasyon, sana sa ilalim ng batas ay alam din nila. So, sa tingin nyo, yung ating mga listeners, matanong natin sila, yung 15 years ba, or yung sabihin natin, kasi kung titingnan mo kasi sir, sa revised penal code, ang nakalagay kasi doon is 9 years old below. So, ang 10 years old, pwede mo nang ipakulong. 11, pwede mo nang pakulong. Okay, under the revised penal code. Upon determination of discernment. So, they know already, they know how to determine already what is right or wrong. So, kung ako tatanungin mo regarding that lowering of age of criminal liability, sa tingin ko lang, yung 9 years old sobrang mababa naman yung age na yan. Pero siguro pwedeng taasan hanggang 12. Okay. Pero sa Australia, pinopropose pala nila is 10 years old na dapat pwede nang ipakulong yung bata. Kasi thinking ngayon, yung mga bata ngayon, marami na ring nalalaman. But then again, ang masama dyan is mas nalalaman nila ang mga mali kaysa yung mga tama.
And in that situation, there are interpretations that suspect are given more rights than that of the victims. Like for instance, sa abogado no kas pangarigam di minor 15 years old ko nato no mapasamak dati rape with homicide kas pangarigam na ket maaramid detoy menor de edad 15 years old nga mailaksid kang kuan na di criminal liability. Where is now justice there on the part of those aggrieved party? So
okay.
Any reaction to that?
Okay, sir. Yung kasing ang age of criminal liability natin is pag 15 years old, 15 under. Okay, under 15 years of age. So 15 below yan. So there is what we call exemption from criminal liability. So ngayon ang meron nga kung ano yan meron din nagtanong meron talagang live case na na-experience ko tungkol dyan. Na yung isang member of LGBT na LGBT, yung isang bakla yun na 14 years old. Ngayon, ang nangyari is that ni-rape niya yung 3 years old na anak ng estudyante ko. Okay, before. So ngayon, pumunta daw yung hindi I just relay the whole story. So seek assistance siya in a local station. Police station. So sabi daw doon na okay, hindi pwedeng kasuhan yung bata na yan na 14 years old dahil nga unang-una is exempted yan from criminal liability. So ngayon, ang tanong, sabi ko, when you talk about, ngayon pumunta na siya, nakita ko talaga, pinakita niya yung kanyang medical certificate, and of course, the child is traumatized. Parang hindi daw siya nagsasalita, and then, nakita na lang niya na yung puwit niya, merong talagang lacerations, may mga sugat doon. Ngayon, pinakita niya sa akin. So, she seek assistance to the barangay. Sabi daw ng barangay, tinawanan lang siya, hindi mo siya pwedeng kasuhan and the like. Ngayon pumunta daw siya sa local police station, ganun din ang sagot. So ngayon, ganun na lang ba yung mangyayari sa aking anak na walang solusyon? So sabi ko, okay, alam nyo, i-explain ko sa iyo na when you talk about criminal offense, okay, so yung crime would result into two liabilities. So meron siyang criminal and civil liability. Okay, the law says na under the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act na he is exempted from criminal liability. So ang tanong ko doon, sabi nga natin every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So meron siyang civil liability na iwan, sabi ko. So pwede mong panagutin doon sa danyos na incur mo because of that na ginawa doon sa anak mo. So ngayon, punta ka ngayon sa public attorney's office to seek assistance kung hindi mo afford ng private lawyer to assist you. So, good thing, sir. Sabi ko, ano rin yan, reglo rin yan siguro na ayusin din, I mean, na pananagutin yung bata ng kanyang civil obligation. So, true enough, moving forward, sir, doon, so, pinagbayad talaga yung pinanagot yung 14 years old. So, sabi ko nga, kung magkano man yung pinag-usapan nila na danyos doon sa bata, because they are both, yung sabi nyo nga na wala siyang criminal liability, but then again, he was made civilly liable. Okay, so inareglo rin ng parents niya doon sa biktima na bata. Okay, so pinanagot siya, so meron siyang binayaran doon sa bata. So, considering na halimbawa, sir, na yung binayad niya is amounting to 50,000, so maliit bang bagay yon? Okay, sa magulang ng 14 years old na yon. So, nung una, tawang-tawa sila na parang walang obligasyon yung kanilang anak. But then again, yun nga, every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So, merong civil obligation. Nagbayad sila. So, ngayon, ang tanong ko, mabilis bang pulutin ang 50,000? Okay, so yun naman. But then again, if you are 15 years old above, more than 15 years old to 18 years old, so yung sabi nyo, sir, na rape, na meron ng homicide, pwede na siyang panagutin dyan. Okay, meron na kasing, there is now what we call discernment yan. Discernment means yung ability to determine what is right or wrong. So, nagawa niyang mang-rape, yung more than 15 but less than 18 years old, nagawa niyang mang-rape at pinatay pa niya ang kanyang biktima, so can he be made liable? The answer is yes. Yung lang kasi, ang mangyayari lang dyan would be a suspended sentence.
Okay.
May decision sa kanyang kaso, but then again, that what will happen would be, merong decision yan, suspended sentence lang. So upon reaching the age of majority, pwede na siyang pwede siyang ikulong doon.
Okay. So meaning, upon reaching the age of 16 up to 17, or below 18,
above 18,
or above 18,
yes,
the penalty to be imposed can be imposed. Ganun ba?
Pag meron na siyang nasa right age na siya, pwede na siyang suffered yung penalty.
What is the right age to be
the crime that he has committed?
And what is the right age, abogado, for the
Siyempre, na, sir, age of majority, so more than 18 years.
Okay.
Okay, so wag kasi tating sabihin na wala silang pananagutan sa batas. So mali po 'yon. Wag kasi lagi nating shall we say na it's our obligation to protect the rights of children, but we have to give them as well the proper knowledge na meron din silang pananagutan sa batas.
Yeah.
Okay, yung ating mga yes. Kasi nandun din sa PNP manual na on handling yung ating tinatawag na yung mga children at risk. Okay, children at risk and children in conflict with law. So nandun din sa PNP manual yan na they really have to conduct investigation when a crime is committed by a child. Hindi yung matatapos na lang doon na wala lang, na hindi nila pinag-uusapan.
Yeah.
Hindi po. So sa manual po nila, like for example, if that child is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, pag 12 years old below, if the child is more than 12 years old, so 12 to 15 for example, yung 12 to 15, di ba, exempted na yon from criminal liability under the law. But then again, it is their obligation that they have to also conduct an initial investigation with the crime that was committed as mandated in their manual in handling cases of children at risk and children in conflict with law. So they have to put that incident or the crime that has been committed on record and register it on the children at risk and pink blatter, and that the child shall not be released directly to their parents Okay, so lagay muna dun sila sa kanilang opisina to ensure that there is proper intervention given to the child. Okay, either by their barangay council for the protection of children or the LSWDO, okay, or their local social welfare development office. Okay, so merong ding dadaanang proseso, hindi yung basta na lang na dahil child in conflict of law, okay, hayaan mo na. Okay, so i-release mo na lang. Wala tayong pananagutin diyan dahil bata yung involved. Yung opinion natin diyan hindi po. Dapat merong paring investigation that will be conducted. Okay, and the child will be on their custody. Okay, and pupuntahin pa rin sila sa presinto and there would be a proper registration of that child at risk and a pink blatter na tinatawag to ensure that there would be a proper intervention given to that child in conflict of law.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
in some other instances, kasi dadapay rin ito'y namonto iti DSW, di kas pagarigan na no sirin no ket minors involved in carnapping, apabagado. Ket di ito'y nga minors involved in carnapping sa andang napilanti kaso but where di ipakustudyar da iti DSWD and for intervention ko nato. And during that intervention period by the DSWD, anya dali ito ipagdalanan da? Is it counseling or what type of rehabilitation ti ipagdalanan da ito? Kabayatan nga dati ti sidong da?
Okay, so amom sir kami dito yung parang implementing rules and regulation na to na they have to come up with their manual. So I know for a fact na when you talk about mga ganyan na intervention program, nasa ano na po yan, manual ng DSWD na very detailed na po sa kanila. And likewise, with the PNP, meron din silang manual in handling cases. If I'm not mistaken, yung PNP NSU 24-1-16, okay, for their women and children protection. Okay, yung para sa kanilang Women and Children Protection Desk. So meron na yan, meron silang manual in handling these cases of children at risk and children in conflict of law. So ngayon sir, kung yung detalye nito nasa kanila yan, alam nila yung procedure na yan, but then again, ang gusto lang nating puntuan dito, it should not yung mga ganitong kaso na involving children in conflict of law, it should not be disregarded na as if there is no crime to speak of. Okay, kasi kung there is no crime to speak of, that would be a justifying circumstance. Ang binabanggit ng batas, it is just an exempting circumstance na exempted lang siya sa criminal liability but he should be made answerable of the civil liability. Okay, ngayon yun lang ang gusto nating puntuhan na hindi siya zero liability at all. Kasi ang binabanggit lang ng batas, exemption from any form of criminal liability pag yung edad niya is 15 years under. Okay, so 15 years under, exempted from criminal liability but he can still be made answerable civilly. Pwede pa rin siyang pagbayarin. Pwede rin pananagutin ang kanyang mga magulang because of this what we call principle of parental authority na nandyan sa ating civil code. So pwede pa rin siyang managot civilly. Okay, pero pag 15 years old above, so or kahit below 18 yan, if there is determination of discernment, pwede na yang kasuhan.
Okay, medyo agpoka-poka yung signal. Ano yung amin, ada yung barangay. Yan na po, abogado. And so, makita yung apo di dyan ngay panaka-ilawlawag na from the interpretation of a lawyer, kariti paglintegante o nga a minor offender is not totally free from liability. but they could also be ano yung tawag kanina?
Civilly liable.
Civilly liable.
Yes. And their parents.
And their parents, including their parents.
Yes, sir. Kasi dumang amin isuti kaslang rason no api nga di do not entertain it anymore yung mga ganitong report sa ating mga DSWD, sa ating PNP. It's because of the provision and exemption of criminal liability. But then again, sabi nga natin sa Article 100 of the Revised Penal Code, every person criminally liable is civilly liable. So pag wala yung criminal liability, pwede siyang managot civilly. So pwede niyang panagutin yung kanyang monetary obligation. Yung fines na binabanggit sa batas. Yes sir, kasi mali kasi yung konsepto na hindi na natin entertain yung kanyang kaso kasi bata naman yung involved diyan, pag-usapan niyo na lang. Wag niyo na, pag-usapan niyo na lang, wala na yan. Wag na tayong put on record, madadamage kasi yung bata na yan dahil gagawan mo pa ng record. Matama ba yun? The answer is no. Kasi nga minamandato ka ng batas na you conduct an initial investigation and you have to report that incident in your pink blatter. Okay, so merong dapat blatter kasi ang blatter naman kasi laging kasing negative ang connotation natin, hindi Ang blatter is an incident report. Okay, so incident report yan, maganda man, hindi maganda, krimen yan or isang insidente lang, you have to put it on record. Okay, so para reference din sa mga sa eskwelahan na pinag-aaralan ng bata na yan, na baka pwede itong panagutin yung bata, i-report sa school. Halimbawa kung yan is school related, pwede siyang panagutin sa ilalim ng Anti-Bullying Act. Pwede rin siya sa Anti-Child Abuse Law. Baka naman ganon. Okay, pwedeng maraming pwedeng ikaso or panagutin sa bata na yan. Okay, so pwede siya. Okay, hindi lang siya puro protection tungkol sa bata, but then again, meron ding responsibilidad ang mga bata na kailangan nilang malaman na pwede para silang managot din sa batas. Kung hindi man kriminal, pwedeng civil liability.
Okay, and that is emphasized kanina interpretation of the law nga a minor, if they could not be criminally liable, they could be civilly liable. But the penalty or fine will be shouldered by their parents. Mga ganon. It's not saan nga mamimpensan nga may ilaksin liability of the minor offender. But apagato in that on that note, medyo masubsobrante na ti oras tayo.
Yes.
I enjoy listening to your stories based on your interpretation of the law. Di ti pagsiatan na that legal advisor tayo and teacher guiding us in the proper interpretation and proper application of the law. And anyway, palubos mga pabagado nga basa tayo ito yung agboy-boya ka na tayo nga nagreak ni Ma'am Alita Wakis Jose. Good afternoon and a blessed Happy New Year kunana. Ni Ma'am Gladys Sobe is also watching our program ang DJ Hawaii. Maraming salamat po Ma'am Gladys Sobe. And ni Ma'am Seni Lagbakan Bukaw, blessed Sunday kunana. Ni Apo Franklin Llanos, hello kunana. And engineer, lastly, pato karamtaman ni Apo Bagado, ag birthday intro January 1st, samtang aliplipatan. Happy birthday, Attorney Kid. May have more birthdays to come and to celebrate and good health always. So that
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Engineer, please. Happy birthday! Pagto ka rin. The birthday song. Ayon. Para kani Apo Bagado from the management staff of DCJC, birthday greetings, ag birthday into January 1st. Santay nga liplipatan. Enjoy nga daw.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ikaw talaga, mga Kim. Thank you, Apo Abogado, for your support always to DCJC. Aglalalo iti programa yung si Kaken Tilinteg. Thank you, God bless, and more power. And hope you will enjoy your special day on January 1st. Maraming salamat
Yes, sir.
po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Si Ken Tilinteg. Saan